This video gives you a glimpse of all the home decor that you can find in the Dastakar Bazar that is happening right now, 28th May 2025 to 3rd June 2025. Bangalore rains and craft is a whole new vibe. Dastakar is happening right now, and this flat weave carpet store has the most beautiful carpets that you'll ever come across. This year, I think they focused on pastel shades and softer color palettes. This particular carpet, I think, was about 5 by 7 or 6 by 9, and he quoted 22,000 rupees, which I thought was an okay price for that. There were carpets that you could totally host as wall tapestries. They would look absolutely amazing. This one, for example, was a runner, which I can totally see hanging in a corridor as art piece. There was a very beautiful store selling running fabric of ikat. This multicolored ikat was everything from your dreams. It was selling at, I think, 1,000 rupees a meter, and it was totally worth it. You can upholster dining chairs with these ikat patterns. Another beautiful textile tapestry store was this one. It had beautiful off-white handloom fabric with these black buck and birds woven into them. Rohida handloom, and it was absolutely gorgeous to see these. You see good quality Gond art in Dastakar every year, and this Gondi art store had some very beautiful large paintings. There are two Gond art stores. One store had very mediocre, not very great looking, but this store really had good artwork. The quality of work was fine, and the pieces were beautiful. Another flat weave carpet store. Light colored floral carpets really seem to be in trend now. It was my favorite store, the terracotta artwork store from Molela. If you've been following me, you have seen a panel like this at home. Here is a still from my home. I always imagined this with a set of three. So when I found the Molela store, I was very thrilled. This is all terracotta handwork. What you see, these tiles are actually Harappan seals, and the little shrine like things, you can actually put them on the wall or even have them cemented into the wall. How cute is this bull? These seals were 350 rupees a tile. For the larger panels, they had Radha Krishna, they had Srinath Ji, they had these five Devis. This was one of the panels that I got for myself. So, yes, this is a must visit stall in Dastakar 2025. Moving on, there was a lovely store from Assam selling some cane woven stuff. These jars were really beautiful. Usually, in these jars, the problem will be the weaving would stop somewhere when you DIY, but these was a continuous one. These chai glasses were 250 a pair. For people who visit Dastakar, it's like a ritual, which means every single time there is Dastakar, people make time uh, to visit it religiously. And some people, when it's a 10-day long program, some people go there on the first day so that they get to see all of the things that are there, and then they also make another visit to get more stuff. So in Bangalore, it's like a ritual for us to go to Dastakar and really get to see our stuff and buy what we want. And this time, a lot of the vendors were very appreciative of Bangaloreans, because despite the weather and what is happening, Bangaloreans are out there in rain, sunshine, supporting the Dastakar vendors, which was lovely. This was another terracotta store, and he had some beautiful painted pottery as well. The venue for this time's Dastakar is Freedom Park, which is the central jail turned into a museum and a garden. There is fantastic parking available right next door. You can still make it in the heart of the city, and there's ample parking available. Of course, it was raining, but unlike Jai Mahal, the space is very well laid out, and in the other venues it tends to get muddy and slushy, but here, in spite of all the rains, it was a smooth shopping experience. There's some lovely block printed curtains. I particularly loved what they had displayed at the back, the mustard block printed ones. The Sandur embroidery ladies were there too. We see their mirror work, apparel, table runners, cushion covers all the time, and their hand embroidery is exceptional. This was a cushion cover, fully hand embroidered with mirror work, and I think the price tag on it said 1750, if I'm not wrong, and that was totally justified. It was totally worth that price. We always see a Jaipur Blue Pottery store. This time there was a good range of plates, not so many in vases and jars, but yes, he had like a good range in plates and small bowls. The bright colors are always a pleasure to see. When Dastakar was first announced to come in May, I wasn't sure if I want to go because it was very hot during that time, and I had no clue that Dastakar is going to be in Bangalore and it's going to be this beautiful, rainy, wet weather. This little cane store had the most beautiful fruit basket, which I totally loved. I think it said 2100 or 2200. There were trays, baskets, and a whole lot of range in this one. These kind of things actually add a lot of texture into your decor. I wanted to do a detailed video of what is available and a price range kind of a thing, but then I realized that it was really busy and it was unfair for me to stop at every store and ask for prices when it was absolutely crowded. The Shola flower, guys, is something that we see every year, and I love these flowers. The only negative of these flowers is that it's hard to clean them, but they look absolutely gorgeous when you style with them. The hand carved block guy is back again this year. I bought a very beautiful piece from him last year and I was happy to see him this year too. He had some very beautiful painted blocks. I got a very beautiful tree of life from him last year, and this time he had blocks made into pendants, made into little coasters, and little wall hangings. The Pichwai lotuses and the cows are all over, so the trend has not died down. So here is a hook, and here is a raw coaster format. The faces are beautiful though. This really large tree of life block was 12,500, totally justified. All hand carved, each of those leaves carved from the inside. This was another one, very beautifully done. These blocks we saw last year too. This is a little store from Macom Home, Manipur. This is Sanji art, which is basically paper, and the motifs are actually hand cut. They had some very beautiful patterns and cutouts. I have a framed Sanji art in storage, which is I think about 15, 16 years old, which is a tree of life. I need to bring that out. I love wooden platters and bowls, and there is this store that has a lovely range. There is a store that is selling bamboo, um, bird houses, fountains, and planters, and those gourd planters and stuff. There is a store from Chhattisgarh that is selling wrought iron bastar work, a few jute stores with mats and bags and laundry baskets. Not home decor, but this kantha dupatta took my heart away. It was so beautiful, and I did not ask for the price because once you ask for the price and it's in your price range, then you're committed. So I left that behind. I have little to no patience for shopping for apparel or textile, but if there is a piece that I really like, I stop and admire. This mother of pearl work store is another favorite of mine. I have a very beautiful side table from him, and he has some very nice little wooden things. I saw a two-tire cake stand, which I really loved. This came home with me. I love his side tables. I think they look absolutely gorgeous and are in the very affordable range. Even the large bowls look absolutely stunning. This time, because of the change of the venue of Dastakar, I found that I was scrambling, not knowing where I was going. In the previous venues, you had like a set entry and a set exit, so you knew you had to uh, move around and go around things and come back to a certain place. This time it was all scattered. I don't know. I wasn't. Um, I missed a few stalls and then I had to go back, and it looked a little jumbled. So if you are planning to visit Dastakar in the next couple of days, it's on till the 3rd June. Uh, I would say take half a day, a couple of hours, and really spend the time, look around and enjoy. At this point, no food, hungry me. I don't know what I was doing with my phone. But anyway, I did spend some time at the wood carvings stall and looked at all of the beautiful things that they had on display. Some lovely work there. One thing that really stood out for me in this is a yali stand, which I will tell you when I spot one. This is a Kamadhenu stand, and you have the Basava stand, the horse stand, and the little bird stand. Here you have the yali stand. I really liked the golden one, and he said it was 21,000 and it was 18 inches in height. There was Garuda and Hanuman stands, beautiful, some lovely carved Kirti Mukhas, and lots of panels that you could choose from. Wall panels that you could put two on either side and maybe do a shelf or a glass or something like that. I also saw a very beautiful and interesting mirror frame. Lots of beautiful figurines. You can see those winged angels, and here you can see the mirror frame. A very beautiful one. I really loved this one. Didn't ask for the price. I don't know why. But yes, there's quite a bit to choose from. Here is my Yali stand again. I went back to take a look at it. Somehow this time Dastakar felt very overwhelming to me. Generally, I enjoy spending time here, but this time it was just too much of an overwhelm in terms of the way things are laid out and in terms of the amount of home decor available was too underwhelming. This was another really cute terracotta store. There was a little store that usually sold beaded bangles, and it was so crowded. I generally go and buy a couple of bangles from him, but this time I just couldn't make it there because the amount of people there were overwhelming. This is the venue of the Dastakar 2025, the central prison, and The huge yali brackets against the central prison door was a nice sight to see. I shot this on my way out, and before I end the video, there was one other place that was crazy overwhelming, was the ceramics. I'm working with two different food um, brands now, and I wanted to pick up a couple of ceramics, but this really turned me off. There was just too much piles and piles of ceramics happening there, and I just couldn't focus on what I wanted, so I just looked around and didn't buy anything. I mean, I have no idea why they decided to just pile the ceramics up in this way. They, I simply did not have the mind space um, to look at these things, because it, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you are going to Dastakar, take a look at this crazy amount of ceramics and tell me if it makes sense to you. If you're in Bangalore and if you're a craft lover, take half a day and visit the Dastakar 2025. It's happening in Freedom Park from 28th to 3rd June. See you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.